1, 2, 3. Yeah. Y'all been gone so long, been trying to shit for years. And I got nothing to show, just coming and throw by here. And if there's a man upstairs, he can bring me rain. But I've been sending up prayers, something changed. I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life now. My dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. And it's good to be alive, right about now. Woo! Good to be alive, right about now. Good to be alive, right about now. Yo, hallelujah, let that face on booyah, say yeah. Yo, good to be alive, right about now. Woo!
I say good, you say morning. Good morning, good morning. I say welcome, you say back. Welcome back, welcome back. I say Jefferson believes, you say Jets achieve. Jefferson believes, Jets achieve. Jefferson believes, Jets achieve. Good morning, Jefferson students, staff, and families. This is Mr. Miller broadcasting from Lincoln Hawk Studios in my basement, and here are your Jet announcements for Monday, April 27th, 2020. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, Mr. Miller Jefferson Jets. Please help me spread the word so we can get as many Jefferson students and families tuned in to the announcements. So, have you been going to school with the new way with Google Classroom? Well, we are 2 weeks into this new and the only way that school will be happening during this time at home. I have heard a few people say it is different, it is uncomfortable, it is challenging. I agree with this for sure, but this is just the new reality and we all have to adjust to do our best. Most of the students are familiar with Google Classroom or are getting used to it. It is going to be a little different and a little uncomfortable and definitely challenging. Teaching and learning online is new for everyone, students, teachers, and parents. What I can tell you is that your teachers are working hard. They are planning activities and resources and have resources for you to use. Big announcement, if you don't have a Chromebook or didn't pick up a Chromebook, you now have one more chance. The email was sent out to Jefferson families. Monday is full. That's today. Right now, it's full. People are picking them up today. And Tuesday is almost full. So if you need to get a Chromebook, get a hold of Miss Marcy ASAP. Because today and tomorrow are your only chances. And you have to email Miss Marcy. I'll put her email at the bottom of the YouTube announcements so you can email her. You could probably even call the school as well. She is there right now. Starting this week, along with the activities and resources in your Google Classroom, there will be video lessons and office hours. What does this mean? Well, there will be at least one short video lesson posted in your Google Classroom by Jefferson teachers. Also, starting next week, teachers will have office hours where they will be able to talk to you, answer any questions from your Google Classrooms, even if you just want to drop in and say hi and hang out. The office hour times have been posted. Every teacher will have one 45-minute time block once a week where you will be able to meet with them. When you meet with the teachers during their office hours, it will be on Google Meet. Let's show you how this will work. It's actually not too hard, and it is just different for many. First of all, to find the office hour times, this is what you need to do. So to find the office hour times, you just got to go to davenportschools.org. So you just type in Davenport Schools. For me, it comes up pretty quick. And boom. Let's try that again. Mr. Miller didn't click on it. Now you're watching my typing skills. Okay, so click on Davenport Schools. And once you get to this website, then you just want to click Continuous Learning down here. And that'll take you to the original page we talked about where to get your Google Classroom codes. So this is where the office hours are. You got to come up to elementary, click on Jefferson, obviously. And then when you get to this page, you might have to scroll down just a little bit, but you can just see it right here. It's this one right here, Teacher Office Hours. You click on that, And that link takes you to a Google Doc that has all of the teachers and what time that they are going to have their office hours. So there's Monday, Tuesday, and then there's Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday. So there's lots of different teachers and all the different times in there. Some are doing it at the same time as well. So you just got to look for your teacher and find that time. That's how you get to that part. Now we're going to show you actually how to do the Google Meet. It's going to work and how you join it. And once again, it's not too hard. It's just a little bit different. So to join Google Meet, you'll do this through Google Classroom. We've been talking about how you do Google Classroom. You got to go through the waffle and open it up. And I already have mine saved up here at the top. So I'm just going to go to my Google Classroom. And typically when you get to that screen, it's going to be like this. Let me go back. There we go. And you'll have your classes there if you join more than one. And then you're going to enter the PE classroom. There we go. And when you click in here, you're going to click on classwork here at the top. And then you're going to go to Google Meet, this little camera thing right up here. Click on Google Meet. And that's going to take you to Google Meet, which is right up here in the left-hand corner. You can see that right there. Now, the first time that you do this, it will say, do you want to allow for your microphone and camera to be accessible? And you want to click allow or click yes on that. I don't have to do that because I've done this many times and it's good to go. So once you click allow, then you're going to click join now. And then once you join, if that comes up, you can just close that out. And then the teacher and other people that are in the Google Meet will be in this classroom. So you'll talk, ask questions, do your thing. Now, when you're talking, if you don't want just to, like if there's noise in the background, you can click this button down here and this will mute yourself. It'll turn your microphone on and off. And then when it's all done, you have to leave before the teacher does. So the teachers will wait and you just got to end it by hitting end right here, leave call. So you click that and I'm going to go away. Boom, there it goes. Goodbye. So that's pretty simple. It's not too hard about the Google Meet. It's just knowing where to go, and then you click on it, and you're good to go. Now, what I did, thanks to Miss McCartney, she gave me this sheet to put on the announcements. I'm going to move myself out of the way so you can see it. And it's a little cheat sheet for you if you're not really sure what to do. So you can go back to the announcements during this time, and then you can take a picture on your phone or screenshot it, pause this, go back and forth. But it has all of these things on here to kind of show you what to do. So that's what that is. Move that back so it's out of the way. All right. I am having my first office hours Google Meet today at 10:15, coming up here pretty quick. So if you want to pop in and say hello and chat, if you have any questions about what's going on, I will be in my office from 10:15 to 11. The biggest question I have is how many students are in Google Classroom and are in the different classes that the teachers have created. Hopefully you have the correct classroom codes and you have joined your different classes. If you have not done this yet, this is the first thing we want you to do, especially all of you that are picking up Chromebooks today and tomorrow. So if you haven't done this yet, we want you to try and do this today. Remember, every student can join the following classes. Your grade level class, that's where you're going to find your math and reading activities. There's also art, music, and PE classes that you can join. If you're in band, orchestra, tag, and ESL, there's other codes for you as well. Once again, the codes are on this website that we talked about earlier. And if you can just go to Jefferson, you click on that sheet, and that'll help you with that. Now, if you need to find that website, once again, you could go to davenportschools.org like I did earlier, or it's on Jefferson's website. So you can find that through either one, and it was on the PTC Facebook page. If you're having trouble with any of this, I made a separate tutorial video on some of these things that are different to help you out. This video is on my YouTube channel, so if you're confused, like Mr. Miller, what's he talking about? He's going so fast, I don't know. I'll be able to help you. I know your teachers are willing to help as well. I looked the other day and this video had over 100 views, so that's hopefully a good sign that students are getting into the correct classrooms. Remember, you must always use your student or district ID to do all of this. Now, if you join the correct classrooms, you do not have to go through that website every day. You just go through your classroom like normal. So you go down to your drive, you go to the waffle, click on Google Classroom, and then you're good to go. And then your classes that you joined appear on the screen like we talked about. And then boom, you got activities and resources. Boom, we want you to check into your Google Classroom each school day. Your teachers have activities and resources, and soon there will be video lessons as well to feed your brain. We do not expect you to work all day long. Just a few hours a day would be awesome. You still have the weekends off from school, but Monday through Friday, we encourage you to do some schoolwork. Your brain needs fuel. We want you to continue to feed your brains. I just want to give a quick shout out to the following Jets who have joined the PE classroom. I totaled the number up Friday afternoon. There are 56 Jets in my PE Google Classroom. I want this number to be higher, though. Come on, Jets, join the PE Google Classroom. I want you to stay active for at least 30 minutes a day. And I saw that there was more kids in there, so I need to check and see who else has joined. I have started to count how many Jets have signed up for all the other classes as well. I am not done. I've done third, fourth, and fifth. But as of right now, Mr. Lacey's class in room 29 and Ms. Newsey's class in room 22 have the most kiddos in Google Classroom. I will finish my math assignment today, and we'll see if their lead holds up. Next up is the Jefferson Jet joke of the day. This joke is coming from Mama Miller today. Great idea, Mama Miller. If you have a joke that you want me to use in the announcements, share it with me or email it to me. Okay, here we go. What do you call alien eggs? One more time. What do you call alien eggs? Do you got it? Extraterrestrials. It's a good one, Mama Miller. Thank you. Today we have one birthday to celebrate, so the first happy birthday shout out goes to Malia Willingham from Ms. Larson's class in room 15. Malia, I hope you have a fantastic birthday. Happy birthday, Malia. And look, I got a picture of Malia. Jefferson, can I get a what for Ava Smithy from room 10? What? Ava from Mrs. Trowbridge's room is getting today's Jefferson shout out because she finished her first grade Lexia before spring break. Mrs. Trowbridge said that Ava worked hard to get this finished and has improved so much. Ava, you rock. I know Mrs. Trowbridge is super proud of you, and so are we. Stay learning, Ava. And there's Ava's first grade Lexia finisher shout out page. Jefferson, can I get a woot woot for Destiny Barr from room 24? Woot woot. Destiny from Miss McCartney's class is getting today's at-home shout out because Destiny has finished second grade ST Math at home. Hi, Lincoln. Mrs. McCartney said that she is not surprised because Destiny has a high level of EAB. Mrs. McCartney is very proud of Destiny for completing this at home, and so are we. Fantastic job, Destiny. Stay learning. Destiny Barr, second grade ST Math finisher shout out page. Ava and Destiny, I have you on the bonus Plinko list. On the next slide, I'm going to tell you how this is going to work. But we are going to continue to recognize students that were rocking it in the classroom at Jefferson, and we will continue to recognize students that are rocking the new way to learn at home with Google Classroom. Are you working hard enough to get a student shout out? Okay, so check this out. So this Wednesday, the Millers are going to be going live on YouTube to play Plinko for all these shout out recipients. We will play Plinko for you, and the prizes that you win on the Plinko board will be delivered to your house by the Millers. So I hope you can spread the word and get as many people to tune in Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mr. Miller Jefferson Jets, and tune in. So it's going to be live Wednesday, 5 o'clock. Speaking of shout outs, if you want to give a shout out to anyone, email Mr. Miller. You could also create your shout out in a Google Doc and share it with me. You can include a picture if you want, along with why you're giving a shout out. This shout out can be about anything. It could be about a video game victory, a celebration of how you and your family are handling quarantine life, what you did this past weekend. When you share something with me, look for my Iowa hat so you have the correct name. My email is millerch@davenportschools.org. Today's at-home shout-out is coming from RJ from Miss Spitz's class. RJ reached out to me to say hello, and his shout-out is to all the kids. He just wanted to say, hey, to all the Jefferson kids. Thanks, RJ. That was super kind of you for sure. Jefferson Jet Buck raffles will resume when school returns in the 2020-2021 school year. And we are back at Jefferson. But hold on, Jets. I do have an idea up my sleeve for an at-home version of the JetBook raffle. And we will get to this later as our online schooling continues. I have to verify all of this with the other teachers and Mrs. Montoya at our meeting on Wednesday. So hopefully maybe Thursday or Friday, this will be revealed and announced. School breakfast, lunch, and meals are available. You can go to any one of the middle schools, Smart, Williams, Sudlow, or you can go to the ASC at JB. You can pick these meals up from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. When you pick your lunch up, you get your breakfast for the next day as well. It's a pretty good deal. Also, if you want, you can pick up paper packets of activities and resources for you to use at home. Next up on the announcements, 10 questions with. This has probably been my favorite part about doing the announcements. This has been a fun way for us to get to know these amazing staff members. I have learned many new things about my friends since we started this. Today we have Mrs. Carter joining us. Mrs. Carter teaches art in room 32. Mrs. Carter has been at Jefferson for 4 years now. And talk about one of the nicest ladies around. Whew. Let's talk with Mrs. Carter. All righty, Jefferson. I have the wonderful Mrs. Carter with me. Good morning, Mrs. Carter.
Good morning, Mr. Miller.
All right, we are going to do 10 questions with. Ms. Carter, first of all, how many years have you been at Jefferson?
Ooh, that's I think like 3.5.
3.5, so it's almost 4 years.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna make sure I couldn't remember when I was trying to type it in my Google slide about you. So 4 years, yeah. I'm gonna say. Okay, question number 1, Mrs. Carter is, and I'll just combine 1 and 2 together. Who are you hanging out with during this quarantine time, and what are you guys doing during this time?
All right, so I'm with my husband and my 2 little boys, Luca and Mateo. And Mateo is 7, so he's got schoolwork to do, so we're doing that together. And Luca is 3, and so he's running around and enjoying having both of his parents home, bugging his brother. We've been staying busy, but doing some cooking, trying to get outside, take walks. Anything, to sort of change it up a little bit.
You're definitely keeping busy, that's for sure.
Yes. The days seem to go pretty quickly, crazy enough, even though we're just here. But
that's what Mrs. Miller and I say. Like today I said, I can't believe it's 2 o'clock already. Well, how is it 2 o'clock already?
I know, time is such a weird thing, but.
Okay, question number 3 is, what do you miss the most about Jefferson?
Well, I miss making messes in my art room with my students. So just reading with them and seeing what they're doing, seeing their sweet smiling faces in the hallway. So, yep, definitely.
I agree. Okay, question number 4 is, what is your favorite vacation that you have been on? And you've been to some places, I know. Because some kids, I don't know, maybe the whole Jefferson crowd tuned in might not know some of your history about where you used to live. But.
So I lived in Mexico for about 6 years, which I do tell my students a lot about, so they probably know. So vacation-wise, I would say like family vacation. We go to Mexico I tickle my throat. We go to Mexico every summer, so that's always a lot of fun because we get to see family and sometimes go down to the beach, eat all that yummy food we miss. So
awesome. So the next question is, what is your dream vacation?
World's such a big place. I think I would like to go somewhere I haven't been, maybe like Thailand. Ooh. So like just a culture that I don't know a lot about, but would like to learn more, and that's a type of food I really enjoy, so I think that'd be fun.
That would be. Good. It's a great answer. It's the first person to say that. Okay, the next question is, what is your favorite restaurant, and what do you like to order from that restaurant?
Favorite restaurant? I'm gonna go with an old standby, which is Los Primos. So that's a place we like to go together, and I really love their fish tacos.
Tacos, love it. I am going to say Mexican food is a popular theme amongst the Jefferson. That much I know. Okay, the next question is, what is your favorite food that somebody in your family cooks or that you cook for your family?
I'm going to have to stick with the tacos because my husband makes some really good Mexican food, and it's always special when he makes all the salsas and grills up all the meats and heats up the tortillas. So, and then I don't have to cook either.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous. You get homemade
I
Mexican. And are fish tacos something that he makes at home too, or is it steak, chicken? What's his go-to?
He does chicken and steak and chorizo. So.
Ooh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's Mr. Miller's alley right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the next question is: Would you rather Netflix and chill, play a video game, or read a book?
I mean, I really love reading books, but I've been finding it hard to concentrate, so I've been going more towards the Netflix.
And what are you watching on TV nowadays?
We switch back and forth between, we like cooking shows, so sometimes we watch, different chefs and different foods. And then, dramas, comedies. Sometimes we need something lighthearted, like Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Kids movies, Wreck-It Ralph was
yeah.
too. That was a good one, popular choice.
Yes, excellent choice. Excellent choice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the next question is: Would you rather have chocolate or candy, and what are some of your favorites?
Oh, definitely chocolate. So, any type of delicious chocolate.
So how would you rank the chocolates between dark, milk, and white chocolate?
I'd say more milk chocolate, but I would definitely take dark chocolate. White chocolate's probably lowest on the list, so I don't think it even counts really as chocolate.
Hanrahan ranked it second, I believe he did.
Whoa! Never knew that about.
Do you have an opinion on our Skittles debate with the green Skittles? Are you a lime or a green apple Skittles type of person?
Yeah, definitely lime. Not a fan of green apple flavored things, so lime.
And the next question is, and I don't know if did you see Miss Reevy's interview?
I didn't.
Okay, so here's something that Miss Reevy blew me away with this. I've been asking people if they separate their Skittles.
But I hear about this, yeah.
So Miss Reevy does not separate Skittles, but she separates M&Ms, which taste the same no matter what color they are. So do you separate your Skittles, is the question.
I mean, yes. I'll eat one by one to enjoy the specific flavor. Yes. But M&Ms, no, I'll just throw them.
Just go for it, yeah. Okay, our last question for 10 questions with is, what do you want to say to the Jefferson crowd tuning in today?
Oh, I just want you all to know that we miss you and we love you and we're thinking about you all the time, every day. When I'm making my art classes, I'm thinking of specific kids and if they'll like it and enjoy it. So just know that you're loved and we're thinking about you all the time.
Absolutely. Well, I know that I certainly miss seeing you every day. It's nice to talk to you today.
I know. I'm glad we got to do this.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me.
For sure.
All right. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Man, Mrs. Carter, one of the nicest people that I know, that's for sure. All right, here we go, Jefferson. So the challenge is for you, anyone at your house, you, your siblings, even your parents. If you want to do the Pledge of Allegiance, share it with me, record it, get it into me. I'll get into the announcements. It's not required. But once again, you're more than welcome to do this. Videotape this and either email it to me or share it with me in Google. And we'll do the same thing for the Jefferson Jet motto. The wonderful Miss Stacy has volunteered to help me with this, so if it's easier for you to share these with Miss Stacy through a text message or on the Jefferson PTC Facebook page, then she can get these to me. Come on, Jets, help me out and get these in, or to Miss Stacy. All right, today we have another at-home guest doing the Pledge of Allegiance and the Jefferson Jet motto. So we're going to combine both these together. So we are ready to do this. Tyler from room 24 from Miss McCartney's class is going to lead us in the pledge and the Jefferson Jet motto. So, Jefferson, you can stand and join us. And here we go, Mr. Tyler.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Who are we? We are Jets. We are kind. We are safe. We are responsible. We are respectful.
Because we are Jets. Thank you, Tyler, for turning that into me, buddy. I appreciate that a lot. Everybody doesn't have to listen to me do that all the time. All righty, Jefferson, if you have not heard it yet today, we love you and we appreciate you tuning in to our announcements today. Now, make positive choices. Be kind to each other. Have a magnificent Monday. Stay learning, Jets. Peace. Once again, if you want to hang out and watch a little bit of PS22, this is David Cook. This is going back a little old school from American Idol, I believe. This is David Cook.
Hear this on the radio. We've already said our last goodbye. We'll be there when you get home. Now there's someone else that hears you cry. Wonder if he holds you like I did. I hope that he can love you better. 'Cause we were everything that's right at the wrong time. I didn't want to lose you, leave you with a broken heart. But wherever we are, miles apart, I know every time this is the last goodbye. Oh, I didn't want to let you go, but wherever we are, miles apart, I know every time this is the last goodbye. We were almost beautiful, broken piece of art put on display. We were never possible. Another perfect moment thrown away. Know somebody out there will love you. They'll be there forever. We never were, 'cause we were everything that's right at the wrong time. I didn't want to lose you, leave you with a broken heart. But wherever we are, miles apart, I know every time this is the last goodbye. Oh, I didn't want to let you go. But wherever we are, miles apart, I know every time this is the last goodbye. News on the radio. We've already said our last goodbye. Our last goodbye. I didn't want to lose you, leave you with a broken heart. But wherever we are, miles apart, I know every time this is the last goodbye. Oh, I didn't want to let you go. But wherever we are, miles apart, I know every time this is the last goodbye.
Do we even need to do it again?
No.
That was awesome.
How old are you guys?
10, 11. Ridiculous, right?
Dude, thank you guys so much for doing that. That's incredible.
All righty, Jets. We'll see you later. Peace. Tune in for my Google Meet starting in very soon if you're live.